Hello students, today we'll start with grammar and the first unit is tenses. Children, you know that there are three main tenses: present tense, past tense and future tense. Today we'll discuss present tense. So the first tense is simple present tense. This tense talks about those actions which are in routine, actions which are general expression or general truths or general facts and universal facts. So all these things can be expressed using simple present tense. Now I'll tell you the sentence structure of simple present tense. Subject is followed by the first form of verb, and you know that there are three forms of verb: first form, second form and third form of verb. First form of verb is the present form of verb. So we'll use the present form of verb here, which is followed by object. So subject, then V1, then object. This can be understood with a simple example. We are taking the singular subject. SING dot stands for singular subject. I have taken example of one single subject. Ravi plays football. So Ravi is the subject, plays is the first form of verb and football is the object. So when we will use singular subject, the verb will take S or ES with it. Now let's take another example of plural subject. Now in this sentence the subject is plural. They is plural subject. Go to market every Sunday. Now go is the first form of verb and market is the object. If we had taken this sentence in singular with singular subject, then it would have been he goes to market. So go plus es would have been there. But because it is plural, it will be go. So with singular, it will become the verb will have s or es with it. With plural, it will not take s or es. Same is the case in this example. If Ravi and Akash would have been there, then Ravi and Akash play football. With plural subject, verb will be plain, and with singular subject, verb will have s or es with it. Alright children, now this is all in simple present tense. Now the next tense is present continuous tense. As you can understand with the name continuous, continuous means which is in continuation, which is in progress. So such a sentence expresses an action which is happening at or around the time of speaking. At the time of speaking means now. Such actions are happening now. And around the time of speaking means they are not happening now, but they are happening around this time. Like I'll give you an example. First of all, I'll show you the formula. Subject plus is slash are slash am means we will use either is or are or am plus first form of verb plus ing plus object. Now these three things, one of these three things is used in sentences which are made using present continuous tense, plus first form of verb is there and always ing is used with the first form of verb. I'll show you, I'll explain you this taking some examples. We'll take example of singular subject. Now singular subject can be he or she or it. Plus I told you we have to take either is or are or am. So with singular subject we will take is. Then verb plus ing. Eat is the verb plus ing. It becomes eating. Object a mango. So he is eating a mango, she is eating a mango, it is eating a mango. Now we'll take plural subject, they. With plural we'll take are. Eating will remain same everywhere in present continuous tense. So they are eating mangoes. I'll take example of I also. I am. Now am is the helping verb which is used only with I. I am eating mangoes. Now these are the examples of those actions which are happening now. Now apart from that there can be some other actions which are happening In the present, they are in progress in the present but not happening now. I'll give you one example. Like for example, I am reading a new novel. I'm reading a new novel. Means I'm reading a new novel nowadays, not at the time of speaking. Means I'm not reading it just now when I'm telling you. It means around. These are the actions which are happening at, and these are actions which are happening around now. Now we come to the third form of the present tense, which is present perfect tense. Now perfect shows or expresses completion of action. And this tense expresses actions which have recently been completed. Which have been completed before now. Just before now they have been completed. Let's see the formula we'll use. Subject plus has or have plus third form of verb plus object. Now what is the third form of verb? Third form of verb is that form of verb which is called past participle. There are three forms of verbs. I'm repeating. First form of verb is present verb, second is past verb, and the third one is past participle. So in this particular perfect tense we'll use third form of verb. We'll take example of singular subject. Amit has broken the glass. Because we are using the singular subject, we'll take has plus broken, which is the third form of break. Break, broke, broken. Now we'll take example of plural subject. It can be, it's not I although, but it can be they or we. I have used because it takes the same form as the plural verbs, plural subjects take. They have seen or we have seen his new movie. Seen is the third form of see. See, saw, seen. And we will use have with plural subjects. So has with singular subject and have with plural subject plus third form of verb. Now we come to the fourth form of the present tense, which is present perfect continuous tense. Now there are both the things, perfect and continuous. I'll explain how. Such a tense expresses actions which have been in progress for a particular time. Means those actions which although are in progress, which are in continuation, but we know the time when they started. This sentence means that those actions which are in progress now, but the time of their beginning is known. How the time is known, I'll tell you. Now let's see the formula we'll use over here. Subject plus has or have been. So has been or have been plus V1 plus ing plus object plus time reference. We have to give the time reference in this particular tense because it's only with the time we can know that when the action which is in progress now started. Let's see examples, you will understand better. We'll take the example of singular subject he. He has been living. So has been V1 plus ing. He has been living in Nagpur since 2015. So this is the time reference which we have given to explain that this action of living in Nagpur started in the year 2015. So we know the time of beginning of action. We see, I'll explain you the plural example. So you can understand that the plural subject which we have taken is they. They have been working on a new project for last 4 days. So they, because it is plural, we'll take have. Have been working V1 plus ing on a new project. Since when? For last 4 days. So for last 4 days this action has been in continuation. This means that. Okay children, so with this I hope you have understood. We have revised the tenses. Actually you have learned tenses in your previous classes also. So we have revised the tenses, and in my next video I'll tell you about past tense.